Now this is the sauerkraut that I did. After 3 minutes to 5 minutes of pounding, smashing, and crushing, we're going to transfer this sauerkraut into this mason jar. Just make sure that you include also the juices inside. Okay? Okay, I'm now filling the jar with sauerkraut and some brine. Also, again, make sure not to put too much water inside the jar, because during the curing process, this will make some bubbles and the brine will overflow. You just have to, like this, press it down, compress, compress. Make sure that you have more brine. And then put the cover back, this one, just like that. Close it tight, and then leave this jar, or just set aside for 1 night. Just make sure again to put some plate underneath the jar, because this the water will overflow and the brine will come out. So you have to check again after, say, 3 hours or 4 hours, or maybe the next morning. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Okay, we're back. Now this is day 2. Yes, day 2, and sometimes others it would be day 3. It's going to make some bubbles. Now let us check if there's bubbles inside. Can you see that? Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Let's open the jar. You see, there are bubbles inside. You see that? Now we are curing, and it's making some good bacteria inside. If you don't find any bubbles on the second day, or maybe it will come up on the 3rd day, depends on the climate. Just press it inside, press, compress some of the leaves, to release some of the bubbles. After this, have to put back the cover, and then wait for another day, and then check if there's more bubbles. See? Wow, that's my sauerkraut. Okay, and then tomorrow again, I'm going to check if there's more bubbles, and then after that we're going to proceed to cure it for another week until we reach the 2nd week and a month, and the whole process is gonna be finished, and you can eat your sauerkraut. Okay, I'll be back. Yes, perhaps tomorrow, maybe. Okay.
So let's open some jar in this video. I'm gonna open a jar of sauerkraut that I have been curing for about a month ago now. Let's see if the sauerkraut that I have been curing for a month ago has no mold inside, or if there is still the bubbles inside. We don't want those bubbles inside. We want to get rid of the bubbles, and we don't like it there. Now let's check. Wow, can you see that? If it is too salty or not. Wow, we want to achieve the proper consistency, proper acidity of the sauerkraut, not too salty, just right. How can you see that? It has now turned into a brownish color. The cabbage that before that was greenish now has turned into a brownish color. That is what we want to achieve when we're trying to cure our sauerkraut. the right consistency, which is a little bit sour and a little bit salty, just a little bit salty, and the strong scent of acidity, just like the bottle of wine. When you open up a bottle of wine, there is the freshness of the wine. That's what we want to copy, to achieve. And the consistency of the texture of the cabbage, it has to be a little bit brownish, no longer greenish. It has to turn into a brownish color, just like this. If you have your sauerkraut that has turned into a little bit brown and a little bit crispy, and the saltiness plus the sourness and the strong acidity has come out upon opening the jar, then you will know that you have received or achieved the right consistency of your sauerkraut. So in the next video, see you there.
Okay, and guys, what I did also is that I wrap it here in a plastic bag, and then I place some newspaper, so it would make some warm inside, make it warmer, because during this time it's November, so winter is coming, and I'm not going to have a nice temperature in the coming days. So I'll be placing it inside this plastic bag with some newspaper to make it warmer. Okay, and then seal it back, and then place it in your cupboard, just like that, and then wait for another day. Then go ahead and check it again, look for the bubbles, or if not, just wait for one more week, and then more week to come, and then our sauerkraut is ready after a month. Okay, I'll be back again.